Hao, hey everyone, welcome back to Hui Chinese. And before we begin with our lessons, I would like to say that I am sorry for showing up after quite a long time. And in order to compensate for this, we are going to begin by learning how to say sorry in Mandarin. Now, how do you say sorry? We say 对不起, 对不起. It's written as 对不起. Now this is pronounced as ta in Hindi, and this, as we all know, is pronounced as pa, and this q or chi is pronounced. This is pronounced as cha. So this becomes 对不起, which is used to say I am sorry. So if you have done some mistake or something unintentional about which you're sorry about, then just like me, you can say 对不起. Now, moving forward. What time of the year is it? It's the time of the Chinese New Year, and we would want to wish everyone this New Year in Chinese, right? So how do you say Happy New Year in Chinese? We say 新年快乐. 新年快乐. It's written as 新年快乐. This, as we all know from 谢谢, is pronounced as 谢, and this means new. This 年, it means year, and 快乐 means happy. So if you want to greet someone this New Year in Chinese, then you are going to say 新年快乐. So when is the Chinese New Year? Now, China follows lunar months as far as the Chinese calendar is concerned, and according to that calendar, the Chinese New Year in 2018 falls on the 16th of February. So, but how do you say 16th of February in Chinese? Today we are going to learn about how to say numbers in Chinese, and if someone asks you 中国的新年几号, then you'll be able to answer that question. Do not panic, it just means when is the Chinese New Year. So in order to learn about numbers and days and date and months and year, here we go. Now when we talk about year, this, as I said, is for year, nian. This year is written as jin nian. Jin means today or this year. Next year is written as ming nian, and the previous year, last year, 2017, would be written as 做年. So we are all clear with all these pronunciations. 今年, this year is 2018. Ming Nian would be 2019, and last year was 2017. So this is about year. 今年. Now about month and day. It follows the same logic. Month is written as 月, and day is written as 天. Now this is pronounced as th, so 天. So it follows the same logic. 今 for this, 做 for previous, and 明 for the next. So 今天 means today, 明天 means tomorrow, and 昨天 was yesterday. Now, how to say date and the year, that is the year 2018, and the Chinese New Year this year is on the 16th of February. For that, we would have to learn about numbers. So it's time to learn about the Chinese numbers. So you can repeat after this, but here it goes. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10. This was the Chinese numbers 1 to 10. Now we can take it slowly and steadily, but it's pretty simple. E is for 1. I will go in ascending order. So 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9 and 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And since this is our lesson number 3, so you can see lesson san written on top. So this is how you say 1 to 10, and 0 is ling in Chinese. So this is how you say all the numbers from 1 to 10. And as far as numbers greater than 10 is concerned, it's again pretty simple. Sh is 10. Now 11 would be 10 plus 1, right? It's pretty logical. Shi is 11. Shi is 12. Shi san is 13. Shi si 14. Similarly, shi is 20. 20. Shi wu is 25. 20, 20 plus 5, 25. So what would be 28? 20 would be shu and 8 is pa. So 28 is shu pa, and 30 would be 30. San shu, 3 plus 10 is shu. So san shu. This is how you make numbers, and it's pretty logical. It might take a bit of time, but once you're clear with 1 to 10, then you're all clear for the following numbers. So how do you say today's date? In Chinese, it is asked as Jin Tian, or today, Ji Hao. Ji is used for how many, Ji is used for how many, and Hao is used for the date or some number. So if someone asks what is the date today, so it's going to be Jin Tian Ji Hao. This means how many, and this is used for date. So as for an example, as we all know, today is the 11th of February. February is the second month, and 11, now we know 11 is said as Shi Yi. So we are in 2018, 2018. Now I'm not sure if you're aware, in China the year is set first, followed by the month, and then the day. So year, month, day. In India, it's exactly the opposite. It's day, month, year. As far as the US is concerned, it's month, day, and then followed by the year. But this is what is followed in case of China: year, then month, followed by the date. How would you say this in Chinese? Ling, yi, pa, ling, yi, shu, yi. So, though there's a character for ling, that is 0 as well. So, if someone asks you, 今天几号? 今天2018 2月. So as we all know, month is 月，2月11号。So 今天2018年2月11号。So this is how you say today's date. It's quite logical once you know how to say 1 to 10. Now, when is the Chinese New Year? This can be today's test. So, if someone says 中国的新年, in Chinese, China is called 中国. This is pronounced as 中国的新年几号? When is the New Year in China? So, as we all know that the New Year in China this year is on the 16th of Feb 2018. How are we going to say this? 今年 this year, 中国的新年 the Chinese New Year is on 2018年2月. How do you say 16? 10 plus 6. 10 for 10 and 6 for 6. 16. So this is how we would say that on the 16th of Feb we have the Chinese New Year, and we are going to greet and wish a very prosperous New Year to everyone around us by saying 新年快乐 or Happy New Year. So this was about how to wish Chinese New Year in Mandarin, and I hope you had a good time, and I wish you enjoy yourself by wishing everyone around you this Chinese New Year. In Chinese, it's the Year of the Dog, and I can maybe paste a link to some good trivia about Chinese New Year and how do they celebrate, and there's red color all around and a bit more red than this because they consider red auspicious, and there are stories and myths and legends behind them. So I hope you have a good time. Until next time when we are going to take up more lessons, this is Han signing off. Keep learning Chinese, keep speaking Mandarin. 谢谢你们，再见。